And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
A quiet, cool day thus far, but looking at our Precision 18 radar, yes, you can start seeing some of that wintry precipitation just off to the south of us. Now, primarily snow right now, light snowfall at that, just to the south of that. Let's throw that map in motion. You begin to see that chance of freezing rainfall already severely impacting parts of southern and southwestern Illinois, the St. Louis metro area. This is all beginning to head northward and should reach our viewing area late this evening. So why are we going to be dealing with the freezing rainfall? Well, we have moisture moving in from the Gulf. That's going to push northward across the Ohio River Valley. Higher pressure off to our north, pulling that cool Canadian air in across the region. With the cold air at the surface and the warm air atop, you're actually going to see rain generate in the upper atmosphere, and then it reaches the surface, and bam, just like that, you get the ice. And that's what's headed our way for the weekend ahead. As a result, the National Weather Service issuing a freezing rain advisory for the southern half of the viewing area. That kicks off at 7 p.m. Eastern time this evening. That lingers through Sunday afternoon. So we're going to be dealing with this not only for a short time, but actually a long burn event here. We're going to be seeing this throughout the day on Saturday and into our Sunday. Right now, as it stands, temperatures remain below the freezing mark across the viewing area. 29 Delphi, 28 in Remington. Right now in Lafayette, not so bad. Dry, mainly cloudy. We had a high temperature 30 degrees earlier on this afternoon. Now 29 degrees. Winds are a bit breezy right now from the northeast, and I just mentioned that northeasterly wind flow driving the cool Canadian air in across the region. Well, that does bring that freezing rain event in later on this evening. So it will arrive tonight. Sporadic rain chances last throughout the overnight hours, throughout our Saturday and into our Sunday. Some parts of the viewing area could be dealing with more than a tenth of an inch of ice possible by Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. So let's break this down. Our Precision Futurecast doesn't show as much of the ice as I would like to see. I believe that the first of the ice will reach our southwestern counties as early as about 10 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern time this evening. Couple isolated ice showers here moving in across the region. Again, the southern half of the viewing area primarily affected by this situation, and it will continue through the overnight hours and into tomorrow. Your snapshot forecast this evening, temperatures remaining relatively stable. Again, dry conditions about 7. After about 10, that's when we first begin to see the isolated rain come down. Again, that'll be freezing rain. That continues and intensifies towards midnight and the early morning hours tomorrow. And overnight lows only falling back down to around 27 degrees in West Lafayette tonight into early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow will be the best chance for this. And again, our Precision Futurecast not showing as much as I would like to see. We're going to be dealing with the sporadic chance for freezing rainfall likely throughout the day on Saturday, and then maybe a bit of a break Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. Temperatures remaining around or slightly below the freezing mark tomorrow, and that's, again, perfect conditions for the freezing rain. And as far as ice accumulation goes, this is what we're looking at. The northern half of the viewing area, possibly as little as nothing to maybe as much as 5/100ths of an inch. That's kind of what we dealt with early December, our last ice event. The middle and central portions of the region, about 5/100ths to about 1/10 of an inch, and our far southern portions of the viewing area as much as about 1/1500ths of an inch, maybe a localized 2/10 of an inch ice range there in the far southern portions of the viewing area. But nonetheless, this is going to be a long-term event, and we're going to keep our eyes on it all day tomorrow.
Okay, yep. Join us beginning at 6 a.m.
Yes,
tomorrow.
we will.
First.